Hello and welcome to Karibuni Jikoni. My name is Chef Carol and this is my cooking class. Today on this video I am doing kebabs. That's a Kenyan dish, and for the kebabs I need mincemeat. I have some beef, and when you're dealing with mincemeat, always make sure that you have it in your fridge. Don't leave your meat lying around on room temperature for a long time. Otherwise, it will spoil very quickly. It will have some bacteria and all that, and you don't need that because it could lead to food poisoning very fast. So I also have some onions. So what I'll do, I'll fry the onions a bit. I've made my own garlic oil. So you just need a bottle where you put your oil in. It can be vegetable oil or sunflower. And I also have some chili oil, so I mix that. A bit of chili, a bit of garlic. Then I put in my onions. Some garlic, fresh ginger. So, and at this point I season with salt, some pepper. I have black pepper, and some cayenne pepper. You know, I love my cayenne pepper. I have it almost everywhere. And I'll put on some spice in my kebabs. That's if you have pilau masala, you can use pilau masala. This is my own mixture, so I have some cardamom in there. I have some cinnamon. I have cumin seeds and some karafus. What are they called? Karafu is Swahili, the Swahili word for that. And nelke, cloves. Yeah, cloves. Cloves is the name. I had sometimes I know I know the Swahili and the German word, and the English name is gone. And it's always important to let your spices fry. That's how you release the oils that that bring that aroma out. So just letting them fry, and then I'll mix with my meat. What I also have is some coriander, a bit more, and the meat I also have to season. Salt, some salt, some pepper, black pepper. Do a good portion of black pepper. But this is also according to your taste, and some cayenne pepper, of course. So my onions are now okay. Oh, and the aroma is beautiful. So this is how the onions are looking. So I'll just pour them in. It's just the smell of that, the aroma inside the room because of the spices. So and now it's time to mix that. So mix it very well. Make sure that you have, and you can in kebabs you can add any herbs you want. I like Dania, that's coriander. but you can also do basil, you can do mint, you can do parsley, you know, whatever you like. And then when you've mixed everything, it's looking good, you fold some rolls. Don't make them too thick because you want them to cook inside. So like that. And you know what I like with kebabs is also some chilies. You also make them nice and spicy when you put in chilies, but mostly because I cook for my kids too, I work more with cayenne pepper, which has a nice, you know, a nice hotness without being too hot, and it's also spicy. So here we are, and kebabs are easy to make. You know, you can make your own mincemeat if you have the machine, but otherwise I prefer going to a butcher and having him make for me fresh mincemeat instead of buying the ones that you find in the supermarket that are already done. I believe they are fresh and that they are okay, but you have a better feeling when you see the butcher doing that in front of you. So that's why I prefer doing that. And I need some working space. I have some white flour, and I'll roll my kebabs in the white flour. What I also need are some eggs. And in the meantime, my oil has to be hot and not very hot, because if you make your oil too hot, your kebabs will be dark before they are cooked inside. So what you do is, that's good. I need some space here. So I'll just put my kebabs, dust them with flour, white flour, all of them. And in the meantime, check if my oil is hot. Yeah, it's getting hot. So they're all dusted with flour. And now I take them one by one. Let me check the oil again, because you have to make sure that your oil is very hot before you put in. You need that sizzling, and you also want your eggs to turn brown, not dark. So I think that's okay now. So and then I turn my kebab in the egg and put it in the oil. So that's looking good. The oil is not very hot, so that means it will cook well. And kebabs are nice snacks, you know, when you're preparing something to just eat in between or even as a meal. And when you make them with some chips masala, you know, that juiciness from the chips masala and some kachumbari on the side, whoa, that's a delicious dish. So I put all of them in. And let them be in there for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, to make sure that the meat is really cooked on the inside. So my kebabs are looking good. You know, they've been kind of simmering in oil, so it's just light medium heat. So that's how they're looking. And it's time to get them out now. After about 10 minutes, they're good to go and cooked from inside. And you take this so that you can have the oil drip on that. Oh, and the smell, guys, the aroma in the whole room of these nice and beautiful kebabs. So here we are. And one baby kebab. So and then I switch off my oil. I don't need that anymore. And just to show you how they look like inside. You know, they're still juicy, not dry, but not raw. And that is how you want your kebabs, you know, your kebabs to be. So I'll put this to side. And now, and like I told you, you can serve your kebabs with, you know, this is how they are, with some kachumbari. So I'll do my kachumbari. And then let's just arrange them nicely on a plate. Place your kachumbari there and put on something green for the color. Make your dish look attractive. This is some tomatoes, just to and here we are, kebabs with kachumbari. So I wish you lots of fun while preparing your kebabs using my recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't, please go on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. You can hit on that, you know, that bell. Just hit on that so that you can be notified every time I have a new video on. Take care of yourselves, and let me go and eat it now. Bye bye.